beautiful day, and I'm so glad you're here. Good morning, friends. My name is Miss Robin, and I'm a librarian at the Mount Airy branch of Carroll County Public Libraries. Normally, that's where you'd see me doing my story time, but for now, I'm still at my house. Are you? And I know I was just singing the song about what a beautiful day it is, but I was listening with my ears and I hear rain falling on my roof. Yeah, it's been raining a lot in Maryland lately, and I was thinking we should still pretend it's beautiful, right? Because the plants like the rain. So we can make the rain be beautiful. We can work with that, right? And I set up a special play and learn today because it seems like since we've all been in our houses, it's been raining a lot, right? Yeah, and if you're in your house with little kids, it can get kind of hard. So our story time today is going to be a lot about moving and using our imagination. So if you watch some of the activities I'm going to do today, I'm hoping to plant some seeds for you grown-ups to come up with some ideas of some things that you can do to plant seeds with your child in their imaginations today that will keep them moving, keep them happy, and keep things going even when you're cooped up inside. So a heads up, just like on Monday, grown-ups, if you're around, one more thing. If you could find a square, I'm going to use the scarf today later in the program, but if you could find a tissue, I saw that my friend Owen was using a scarf on a tissue on Monday. You can find a paper towel, anything that you can wave around your child and hold and squish in their hands for later. That would be great. And in the meantime, how about if we do a song? Boys and girls, you can clap your hands, and I'm going to teach you a song. This song, I think, originally is a twisted version of a Raffi song. Raffi is a great kids musician. Grown-ups, you can find lots of Raffi songs on Hoopla or streaming on any of your services, maybe for a dance party later. Here it goes like this. I'm in the mood for playing. Hey, how about you? I'm in the mood for playing. Hey, how about you? I'm in the mood for playing. Hey, how about you? Hey, hey, what do you say? I'm in the mood for that today. Hey, hey, what do you say? I'm in the mood for that. Pat your shoulder. I'm in the mood for learning. Hey, how about you? I'm in the mood for learning. Hey, how about you? I'm in the mood for learning. Hey, how about you? Hey, hey, what do you say? I'm in the mood for that today. Hey, hey, what do you say? I'm in the mood for that. Yay! You could sing that student song and be in the mood for eating or jumping or stomping. So many ways to do that song. Maybe I'll do that one again next week or maybe even at the end of this because when we repeat things, that's how we learn them. Grown-ups, you and your child both need to do something at least 30 times before you know it. Yeah, so repeat again and again. Okay, so we moved around a little bit, and now our brains are primed for learning. So, it's time for the letter of the day. I'm going to give you a hint today and see if you can guess what letter I'm going to share with you today. This letter is the last letter in the ABCs. It's at the very end, and this letter makes a sound kind of like a fly buzzing around. Can you make that sound? Can you guess what letter we're going to have today? Oh, this is a great letter. Here it comes. Ready? This is the letter Z. Can you make a Z sound? Did you guess that letter? Did you guess that sound? Yeah, that's a fun letter, right? So the letter Z is at the end of the alphabet. Can you think with your grown-up of a word that begins with Z sound? There aren't a lot of them. I mean, it's harder to think of Z words. So what I've done is I have found 4 Z words that we can play and learn with today. Every word we're going to play with. Are you ready? Here comes the first Z word of the day. The word is zebra. Zebra. Can you say that word? Zebra. Do you know what a zebra is? A zebra, let me show you. Sorry about that, friends, is an animal. Yeah, it looks kind of like a horse. Here's one. This is a toy zebra. So a zebra is an animal that is mostly black, but it has a lot of white stripes, and it looks like a horse. Now, a zebra lives. Have you seen a zebra in Maryland before walking around? No, me neither. They don't live around here. They live in a part of the world where there's land that's called the tundra. The tundra is flat and pretty dry, but it has a lot of grass. And zebras like to eat grass. Yeah, yeah. And one thing zebras don't like is to be by themselves, like this poor zebra. They like to be in groups. Do you know what a group of zebras is called? It's called a dazzle. Yeah, a dazzle. That's pretty cool, right? Think of how you could use that word today. So, one other thing about zebras, they make a sound. Now, what do you think a zebra sounds like? I was guessing myself that a zebra might sound like neigh, like a horse, right? Because they look kind of like horses. Well, the reason I was looking the other way earlier is because I was playing with my phone. But the reason I was playing with my phone is because I can make a zebra sound with it, right? I found an app that has animal sounds, and I thought I'd play for you what a zebra sounds like. But before I do, let's do a little science. Make a guess what you think a zebra sounds like. Are you like me? Did you guess neigh? Why don't you make an animal sound right now for your grown up? Did you make one? Okay, are you ready to hear what a real zebra sounds like according to my app? Here we go. Here comes the sound. Did you hear that? I think I have that as loud as I can make it. Let's try one more time. It sounds like rah, 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 rah. Here we go. I never would have guessed that a zebra would sound like that. Can you make a zebra sound with me? There goes our zebra running away, making zebra sounds. That means it's time for another Z word. Z. Zebra. And then the next one. This word right here is the word zero. Zero? What's zero? Zero is a number. It means none. So let's hold up your hand. Let's count our fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you count all 5 of your fingers? Now we'll count backwards and we'll hide our fingers until we get to 0 fingers. Ready? Here we go. 5. 1, 2, 4. Hide 1. Now we have 1, 2, 3. Hide 1. How many left? 2. 1. And when we hide that one, 0. 0 fingers. That's like none. That's fun, right? Counting backwards. How about if we do a counting story where we count backwards? Because I happen to have on my flannel board a story about 5 porcupines. Check it out. Let's see if Miss Robin can do this without making any fall down before it's time. Look, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 porcupines, just like the 5 fingers on your hand. So you can watch on your screen as we count these porcupines, or you can count with your fingers, with your grown up. So we're going to start with 5, and we're going to count backwards, just like we did with our hands, till we end up with 0. Are you ready? First, remember how many? All your fingers, or all the porcupines is 5. 5 little porcupines rolling across the floor. 1 waddles off. Here he goes. And then there were 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you make 4? Just hide your thumb. That's 4 fingers. 4 little porcupines rolling by me. 1 waddles off. Here he goes. And then there were 1, 2, 3. Can you make 3 with your fingers? That's hard to do, but it's okay if you can't. But there we go. 3. 3 little porcupines rolling by you. 1 waddles off. Here he goes. Whee! And then there were, how many? Did you guess 2? 1, 2. That's right, 2. 2 little porcupines rolling under the sun. 1 waddles off. Let's make the blue one waddle off. There he goes. And then there was 1. 1 little porcupine rolling all along. He waddles off. Here he goes. Woo, 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 woo. And then there were none. Do you remember what the number for none is? It's our Z word, our second Z word for today. 0. Did you say 0? Good job, friends. That's right. 0 means none. Okay, now I lost my Z words. So here they are. Oh my, I'm juggling so many props today. Okay, so we learned the letter Z is for zebra and 0. And our next Z word means, see if you can guess, to go very fast. But not that sound. It's this. Zoom! Zoom! Can you say that word? Zoom! Do you feel that tickling your tongue? That's the letter Z. Zoom! Zoom. How do we do zoom? What goes really fast? Zoom! 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 Did you guess motorcycles? Yes, a motorcycle. Let's go on a motorcycle ride. All right, oh grown-ups. All right, boys and girls, find your grown-ups because you know that going on a motorcycle ride is most fun on your grown-up's lap, and I will get my friend Garrett the bear. Hi, boys and girls. Garrett loves to sit on my lap to go on a motorcycle ride. So grown-ups, if you haven't done this before, it's really easy. We're using our imaginations. All right, and when you sit on your grown-up's lap, you can bounce and zoom on your motorcycle. So let's put on our helmets and put on your goggles so you can see. Ready? Here we go. Motorcycle, motorcycle, zoom, zoom, zoom. Motorcycle, motorcycle, zoom, zoom, zoom. Lean to the left and lean to the right. Go a little faster, hold on tight. Oh, that was so fun, wasn't it? It was so fun. Now, what else moves so fast? Zoom, zoom, zoom. Did you say car? Yeah, cars. Cars go really fast. And how about in the air? Do you think a plane zooms? Zoom, zoom. It'd be fun to pretend to be a plane. What else goes very fast that we could pretend to be? I know. Would you like to go up to the moon? Zoom in a rocket ship? Are you still on your grown-up's lap? Let's go on a rocket ship ride. Okay, now this one's easy, grown-ups. It's okay to not know the words. All you have to do is bounce. And when it's time to blast off, zoom! Blast your child all the way up to the moon. Are you ready? Here we go. Let's start bouncing. Here we go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. If you'd like to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Zoom! Ha ha! Yay! That was so fun. Grown-ups, I think Lori Berkner, Berkner. Lori Berkner, she's another kids musician. She does a fun version of that song along with others. So I'm just plugging the idea of a rainy day dance party today with some of our favorite music. All right, Garrett, thank you. Thank you, Garrett, so much for that. Now we know about Z is for zebra and zero and zoom. And I have one more Z word, my favorite. I saved the favorite one for last. I wonder if you've already guessed what it might be. It's a place that you could probably visit, because I think there are a few around here that you could visit where there are wild animals. Right, wild animals that don't really live around here. Did you guess? Let me hold this straight. There it is. Now you can see it. Zoo. Zoo. Did you guess zoo? Yes, the zoo. Going to the zoo, zoo, zoo. How about you? Would you like to go to the zoo? Going to the zoo. What do you see? I think I hear a noise. Roar! What could it be? What kind of a zoo animal goes roar? Can you make that sound? Did you guess lion or a tiger? Yeah, there's lots of roaring animals at the zoo. Going to the zoo. What do you see? I think I hear a noise. Boom, boom, boom. What do you see? What is it? An elephant. Maybe you could find an elephant at the zoo. Here's a toy elephant. See his trunk and his tusks and his very big ears. Wow. So there are lots of animals that live at the zoo. And grown-ups, there are lots of books about animals that live at the zoo. And there's a lot of fun ways to play with animal sounds and animal movements. But I'm going to introduce you to one of my favorite picture book authors who happens to have a book about going to the zoo. This is Alligator Baby. I'm holding it a little funny because of the glare. The author's name is Robert Munsch, Munsch. And if you look really closely, that mom and dad look a little worried because you see what they have here? It's not a baby, not a human baby. It's an alligator baby. Yeah, because these grown-ups go to get their baby, and this child right here, there he is waiting for the baby to come, but the grown-ups don't go to the hospital to get the baby. Yeah, they go to the zoo. So first, they bring home an alligator baby, and it bites their nose. Oh my goodness. They bring home a bunch of animals, including a baby gorilla. You see that? Naughty, naughty gorilla hanging by their grown-up's ears. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Well, finally, Big Brother gets really mad and wants to know, where's my baby? So the child goes to the zoo. And if you see her right here, she's listening with her ears. What do you think she's listening for? She's listening for her baby. Yes, so she uses her ears, and then she finds the baby with the mother gorilla. Well, no worries, because the mother gorilla wants her baby back, so they make a trade. Grown-ups, if you want books that are fun for you to read and fun for your children, check out Robert Munsch. If you go to our collections, digital collections on our library website, Hoopla has lots of Robert Munsch books that are great. And if you don't have a library card, no worries, because right now while we're closed, it's super easy on our website to get one, a temporary card on the website. Then you can borrow away from all of, we have a bunch of good collections on there for children as well. Tumble books and Tumble Math, along with Hoopla. You'll find lots of good things. Trying to give you lots of ideas today, grown-ups, for things to do with your children. So speaking of, books are another way to plant seeds in the imagination. This is a favorite book of mine from the library, Dear Zoo. This book is written by Rod Campbell. If you've come to the library, I guarantee you that you've heard this story with me before. But this is a neat one because it's interactive. Any book that pops out, like this one, has a lift the flap. What is that? Oh, it's an elephant. That's right. So this book, Dear Zoo, is a great kind of book to read to your child or just to act out. And what I'm going to do is act it out. So my story is based on Dear Zoo by Rod Campbell, but I kind of added my own thing. So if you have older children, you could do this where they draw their own pictures, kind of like what I did. Or think about your younger child, what toy animals you might have at home, because this would be a fun one to act out today. And when you read a story and then you do some way to act it out, whether it's by making a picture or a puppet, you're helping develop comprehension, which is a very important skill as your child gets older. And they're never too young to start learning about that. So here's my first picture, the title page, Dear Zoo, originally written by Rod Campbell and now shared in an interesting way by Miss Robin. I wrote to the zoo to send me a pet. Here's my envelope. Lift it. Mailed it away to the zoo. They're going to bring me a pet. I can't wait. I wonder what they're going to bring me. Well, unbelievable. They sent me an elephant. Boom, boom, boom. I can't fit an elephant in my house. Can you? He was too big. I sent him back. I wonder what they're going to send me next. I hope it's something good. Can you guess? What do you think the zoo sent me next? They sent me a giraffe. A giraffe? Look at how long his neck is. He's too tall. I can't even fit him in my house. I sent him back. Yeah. I wonder what they sent me next. I can't wait. It's hard to wait sometimes, right, for a package. But finally, they sent me one. They sent me a lion. Roar! Can you roar like a lion? Roar! Show your terrible teeth. He was too fierce. I was afraid he might eat me. I sent him back. Then you're not going to believe it. Oh, brother. They sent me, do you recognize that animal with the big hump on his back there? It's a camel. Camels are mean. Sometimes they spit. Oh, he was too grumpy. I sent him back. Oh, I wonder what I'm getting next. Oh my goodness. Look what they sent me. Okay, I'm going to let you guess. This is an animal that makes a sound like this. Did you guess snake? You're right. Huh, I sent him back. I sent him back. So then I decided the zoo did not know what they were doing. So I wrote to them again. Dear Zoo, please think very hard and come up with a pet that might be good to live in my house. So the zoo thought very, very hard. And they sent me a puppy. I think I'll name her Jane. I kept her. The end. Did you like that story? Sometimes it's really fun to act out a story. So grown-ups, a picture book is often a great way to plant a seed into the imagination that can provide you with lots of extra playtime. So think of a picture book you might have access to and some toys that might go along with that. And then you have a rainy day full of fun, playing, and learning. Okay, now I have one more thing. Remember, I asked you to find a tissue or some type of scarf, and I was thinking we could use this with our imaginations. That's the pretend part of our brains. Let's pretend different things and pretend that this napkin, scarf, towel, whatever, is a zoo animal. We could, right? It could be anything. And the reason it can is because we're going to squish it up in our hands like this to put it to sleep. Let's think of a zoo animal. Do you remember the zoo animal that makes this sound? Yeah, snake. Let's pretend that we have a snake and we're going to put our snake to sleep. Okay, here's how the song goes. Shh. Snake is sleeping, don't wake him up. Shh. Snake is sleeping, don't wake him up. Shh. Snake is sleeping, don't wake him up. Now we're very quiet. I want to wake up my snake. Do you want to wake up your snake? Let's do it. Here we go. Wake up, snake, and come out and play. Wake up, snake, and come out and play. Wake up, snake, and come out to play. Now we're very loud. Yay! It's so fun, right? And then we're loud. All right, let's do that one more time so your grown-ups can learn it so you can pretend again later. Let's take our little square of tissue or napkin or scarf and squish it in our hand. Now, we're going to pretend another zoo animal. Think about some of the animals that we saw in our stories today. How about a gorilla? Remember we saw the gorilla in the Alligator Baby book? Yeah. Let's squeeze a gorilla into our hands and we'll put the gorilla to sleep. Shh. Gorilla's sleeping, don't wake him up. Gorilla's sleeping, don't wake him up. Shh. Gorilla's sleeping, don't wake him up. Now we're very quiet. Let's wake him up. You want to wake up your gorilla? Here we go. Wake up, gorilla, come out to play. Wake up, gorilla, come out to play. Wake up, gorilla, come out to play. Now we're very loud. Yay! That was so fun. That was so fun, wasn't it, friends? Oh boy, we're almost out of time. Grown-ups, I have one more idea. If you don't want to stream music today for a dance party or do a pretend with one of these books, there's one other kind of book that's really fun. It's a picture book that's like a song. Here's a song, Wheels on the Bus. I bet your friends know this one at home and you could sing this one. Raffi also has a great Wheels on the Bus song that you could find on our Hoopla site or just streaming live. Just plug in Raffi, Raffi, and you'll find all kinds of fun music for a rainy day dance party. Yeah, I have one more really short dance. You know, remember this one? We had a good time. We had a great time. Give yourselves a great big hug. We learned a lot today. We moved around today. Give yourselves a great big hug. Our letter for the day is the letter Z for zebra, zero, zoom, and zoo. Hopefully I've given you guys lots to talk about today. And just in case, out of habit, you're missing having a color of the day, which we didn't talk about. But because it's a rainy day, let's make our color of the day be yellow. Yellow. Color a whole piece of paper yellow and build those finger muscles today. And remember, you are great. You are smart. You are strong. You are loved. And today, even in the rain, is going to be an awesome day. Yay. Bye, friends. Bye, friends. I'll see you next week.